I am going to go over how to, create these posts and add videos to them and pull them onto pages. So let's go ahead and start off. Let's go to our dashboard. Let's actually, for this example, let's add a new page, and we'll just call this post format examples. And let's go ahead and publish this page. And we're going to edit this page with Elementor. And this is the page that we're going to use to, display our posts. So if we go to add a new section, let's just make it a one-column section. And if we scroll down to Pro Post List, if you throw that onto your page, by default, this is going to pull in your latest posts. Of course, you've got a ton of options as well up here, but let's go and just leave it as is for now. And let's view our page that we've set up. So again, this is just a list of our latest posts, and I wanted to show this so that as I create posts, we'll be able to see it. So let's open the dashboard in another page because we're going to want to keep this one open. And let's start under posts. So this is where all of the video posts, or it doesn't have to be a video. As you can see, the hello world one's just text. You can have images, text, gallery, audio, etc. But let's go and just add a new post and call this example post number 1. And let's add in some text here. And then I'm going to actually copy and paste this a couple times, and you'll see why for this example. And to go over kind of your general options that you're going over, the first section you're going to probably want to pay attention to is format. So if you're going to do video or audio, select that. If you're going to do a gallery, select that. For this example, I'm going to just do a standard one. And so let's go and do that. Then if you scroll down, you have categories. And you'll probably want to use the categories. This is pretty useful stuff. You can add a new category or select an existing one. So let's make a standard post in the action category. And then you have areas for tags if you want to use tags, and filtering if you want to do that. But for this example, we're just going to skip all of that. So that's the sidebar. Then over here we have options for setting up your post. And most of these sections are pretty self-explanatory. They just kind of give you some options. And you can always turn them on and turn them off if you want to play around with them and see what they do. But for example, our example, we're going to leave it as is. And then the only additional thing is we're going to add a featured image. So if you click Add Media, click Featured Image, and you can either upload an image or select an existing image, and click Set Featured Image and Publish. And when we refresh the site, you'll see that now we have our example post number 1 and that image that we created in the action folder. If you click on it, this is what the page looks like when you visit it right here. So, so let's go ahead and go back to that index. And the reason I added this here was to show you all of the text will display on the index unless you tell the theme otherwise. So you have 2 ways to control this. The first way is to split up the sections using this insert read more tag. So if you do that, everything above the more tag will display on the index. And then when you click on the post page, everything will display on the post page. So if we update that and refresh it, you'll see what I mean. So what this did was it adds this read more tag. And then if you read more, then you can see all of the text on the post page. So this is actually the most common way that WordPress is, recommends things. So you probably, if you already have a site, this is probably how it's set up. There's actually another alternative as well. So if we delete that, view more, and if you click on screen options, if you click on excerpt, it'll add one more field. So if we scroll all the way to the bottom, we can just add in an excerpt, and this is what will display on the index. So adding an excerpt. to display on the index only, dot, dot, dot. So now if we update the site, or update the post, excuse me, and we refresh it, you'll see that now we can have a completely custom description on the index, and then on the post page, it will display all of the text that was there before. And so actually in the live preview, this is what I'm using is the excerpts, but either one works, just kind of depends on how you want to manage your site. And so that's going to cover how to create a basic post. So now let's go over the good stuff. Let's create a video. So to create a video, click Add New, and we'll call this video post example. And let's go ahead and throw this in the travel section, and then we'll add in some text. Maybe throw in the insert more link, add in some more text. And what we're going to do is we're going to select a video format. So we're doing a video. And right here, we can leave all the index settings as the default. But what we're looking for is this video/audio. And so for this example, I am going to go to Vimeo. And it works the same with Vimeo as it does for YouTube. You find your video, and at the top, just copy that link and paste that link directly here and click publish. Or actually, yeah, so we have travel, and we can click publish if we want. And let's go ahead and refresh the page. And you'll see that your video pops up here, your text, etc. When you visit the site, this is the video that will display. So in the live preview, we actually don't use the embedded video like this. We do one extra step, and that is that featured image as well. So let's go ahead and add an image. And we'll click featured image, select an image, set featured image, and then refresh. And you'll see when I refresh, this is how it displays. Then you get that image with the play button. And then when you visit the site, that is the background image that you see, and then the video. So again, you have even a couple more options too. This is when we get into, you see all these options right here. So by default, when you click on your post, it goes to the post page. But let's say you want, when you click on that, to open the video. To do that, pretty easy, you just can control this. You can have it open the image, which would be this flower image in our case, or you can link to a URL, which let's say you wanted to link to, like, you know, another website or something like that, you can control that. And then the last one is to link to a video. And then again, you'll just pull in this link at the top and then paste that in there. And that's only if you want to add a link. So let's update that, refresh the page. Now when we click on this image, it opens the video up here when you click on the link of the image. So that just gives you more control over it. Again, it's just personal preference on what you want to use. In the slider, for instance, on the home page, this is what we're using. We're linking to a video. I think by default, we left it to default link to a post because that's the most common one that people will use. And then over here, you have other options. You have similar options for the video as well down here, and more. So that's going to cover how to you know, add in a video and control the link. And the last thing I'm going to go over is let's go over how you would add like a sound, or how you would add a locally hosted video. So and this is going to be the same whether it's a video or audio. So let's call this locally hosted video. And again, we're going to select a video. Let's go ahead and just throw it in news. And under audio and video, it's going to be exactly the same. But instead of the link to the website, you'll just type in the link directly to your video. So we definitely recommend using a .mp4 video. That's going to support the most browsers, including mobile phones and tablets. But it is this easy. You just type in the link directly to your .mp4 file, and that's it. Then you can click publish. And again, if you refresh your page, you'll see the video will pop up right here, just like this. And if you visit on this site, you can do that. You can add an image as well if you want. There are some additional options for locally hosted videos, and to do that, just Google the WordPress documentation for that. This is actually WordPress has a built-in video player. That's what we're using for it. So that's going to cover tons of examples. And in the next video, I'm going to show you how to pull in categories and filters and all that kind of stuff.